President Trump, you back the state of Ohio's House Bill 754. Because it's just like Governor DeWine said, a baby is a baby from the moment of conception. I mean, look at you out here caring and saving every American, even the ones who aren't even born yet. Oh, that must mean that my president's a savior, Well, I'd better be going because I don't want to be late for work. Morning. Oh, hey, Gwen, I just read that Ohio was finally giving babies the paperwork they deserve. It's all about dignity. Have you heard? Oh, morning. Karen, yes, I heard. And dignity? You mean House Bill 754? Because nothing says dignity like the state government forcing your doctor to file a certification of life within 10 days of hearing a heartbeat, right, Karen? Don't these so-called lawmakers understand that these doctors have enough to worry about as it is? It's a celebration, Gwen. It's like a pre-birth birth certificate. It's a pre-birth surveillance ticket, Karen, that forces healthcare providers to report private medical data to the state within a week and a half. And it's an administrative nightmare that turns a doctor's office into a frickin' census bureau. Tell me something, Karen. Why do we need the government to have a digital timestamp on a woman's internal organs? Because it's a person, Gwen, and President Trump says we need to track these things to protect them. Right, because a party of small government definitely needs a centralized database of every pregnant woman in Ohio. It's a massive privacy violation, and it's not a celebration. It's a notice of intent to regulate. It's the first step towards the state claiming ownership over a biological process, but I forgot. You all only cared about freedom when it involved not wearing a mask at Costco. Oh, you're just being a Debbie Downer. It's all about accountability, Gwen. Anyway, I've got to get to work. Toodles, Gwen. It's about a spreadsheet, Karen, and I hate to break it to you, but you're the one being tracked. So then I was like, go President Trump, because he's absolutely right. We should be tracking these things for accountability. And Governor DeWine, he is an absolute genius for introducing House Bill 754 and wanting to track these babies from the moment of conception. Can I help you, Gwen? No, I'm great, Karen, but I'm pretty sure that you and the rest of the maggots are the ones who need the help, if you know what I mean. Whatever, Gwen. Reading more fake news reports? Karen, Ohio House Bill 754 is what's called the legislative draft. For those who can, it's a bit of light reading. Well, if one enjoys the scent of government overreach and the slow erosion of HIPAA. Oh, I didn't read Ohio's House Bill 754, but I did hear about it over on Patriogram. Yeah, it's all about protecting the future. I mean, finally, some accountability for women's health, am I right? Accountability? It requires a healthcare provider to file a certification of life within 10 days of detecting a fetal heartbeat. So it's basically a state-mandated RSVP for a party that hasn't even happened yet. It's a beautiful bill. I mean, it recognizes life. No, Karen, what it recognizes is a data point for the state to track. Think about it. If the state knows exactly when a heartbeat starts, then they've officially entered your doctor's office, and it creates a massive administrative burden on clinics because, well, we all know that doctors don't have enough paperwork to worry about. Anyway, it's the first step towards the state claiming a pregnancy as public property. You're just being dramatic. It's just a piece of paper, Gwen. It's a piece of paper that effectively forces a doctor to become a state informant from the moment you get a positive ultrasound. It's less about life and more about logistics for surveillance. Logistics for surveillance? Bell rang. Looks like we gotta get back to work, so get back to work, Gwen! Well, that proves it. Some maggots really can't comprehend a damn thing. Oh, hey, Meg, sorry about turning you into HR, but I mean, you did throw your letter opener at me and your scissors and you stapled my head to the wall in the break room. Anyway, got a minute? Got to talk to you about something super important. Anyway, the first thing I need to talk to you about is the fact that the toaster's broke in the break room and you're just so masculine, I figured you could fix it. And secondly, I think Gwen's having a complete and total meltdown. Yeah, well, don't touch the toaster, Karen, because you'll just find a way to blame the burnt bread on the deep state. Oh, I wasn't going to touch the toaster, Meg, no. I was going to leave that for you because I'm not manly like you. Anyway, I was just telling Gwen that House Bill 754 is great because it requires fetal death registration for everything. Miscarriages, stillbirths, all of it. I mean, it's all about the records, Meg. Records? Karen, I swear your brain's got the processing power of a dial-up modem. A woman has a traumatic miscarriage at 10 weeks and your pro-freedom party wants to force her to register that tragedy with the government like she's renewing her car tags? It's important to know the cause of death, and this bill says that medical personnel will have to specify whether it was a spontaneous miscarriage or an induced abortion. I mean, it's all for the science, Megs. It's for prosecution, you Pop-Tart! If you force a doctor to label a cause, you're creating a digital paper trail for the police. If a woman miscarries, but her certificate of life was filed 3 weeks ago, the state's new matching system will flag it. It's a check engine light for our uteruses. Well, the matching system just keeps things organized. It's a surveillance net, and it links the certificate of life to the death registration, and if the dates don't look right to some bureaucrat in Columbus, then that grieving woman is now a suspect in a criminal investigation. And I hate to break it to you, but that's not small government, Karen. That's putting a federal GoPro in every woman's delivery room. Well, if you have nothing to hide, then you have nothing to fear. Besides, President Trump says whatever the last person whispered in his ear. Look, this bill turns medical tragedies into state data. It wastes tax dollars on a matching system that serves no medical purpose other than for intimidation. And it makes every OBGYN an agent of the state and every pregnant woman a person of interest. You're just so mean. I'm going to post on social media all about how this bill is going to save the country. Yeah? Well, I'm going to pray that the ghost of the Fourth Amendment decides to haunt your social media feeds. Why are you picking up your letter opener? You can't throw it at me, Megs, because if you do, HR said you'll be fired. Oh, I see. Clearly you're irrational and upset, and I've got more work to do, so I'll come back later. Toodles, Megs! Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Don't have a good day. Goodbye, Karen. You know, I should write President Trump and tell him that everything needs a certification of life, like that broken toaster in the break room. Yeah. I think I'll go write President Trump about it right now.